It's going to be a pretty straightforward flip. Oh, I'm in a better mood now. I think we've salvaged the deal. Oh, you're kidding. Where's the key? That's that video done. Welcome back to another video. We are on our way to go and view a property that we are closing in on the renovation. So it's a house that we have shown you before. We have quickly turned around a pretty good renovation on this. I'm going up there now to snag the property, make sure everything is good to go. We'll be checking up on that. So today's a bit of a vlog slash house tour slash before and after slash not entirely after, because there's still a few bits to do kind of video. You know what I mean. For anyone who doesn't know, snagging is you do a full renovation on a property. Before you actually pay your builder that last payment, what you need to do is you need to go around the property, test everything, make sure it all looks good, make sure nothing's been missed, and snag the last little bits, point out what the last little bits are that need to get done before you sign off and hand over that final payment to your builder. So the house that we're going to go and look at is, as I say, very nearly done. So what we are doing at the moment is finalising a few little bits, but in the meantime, finding out who in the area are good at selling houses. So going around the different estate agents, finding out what it is they charge, what it is they offer, but more than that, finding out how many properties they actually sell. Because it might be that there's an estate agent that has 100 houses on the market, but only 10 of them have sold. And there might be someone else who's got 50 houses on the market and 30 of them are sold. So you want to go with the right agent in the right area who are actually selling property. So it's going to be a pretty straightforward flip, quick in and out, and hopefully we'll get it on the market soon and get it sold. Welcome to the house. So here we are. First snag. Probably need to clean up this driveway a little bit. Oh, you're kidding. Where's the key? Where's the key? Builder's taking it. Great. We'll be back here in 10, he says. So that's that video done. Looks good, doesn't it? So we've obviously got to the painting and decorating stage. So we've got the fresh carpets down. Obviously, this is going to be all moved out and this extra little carpet space here is going to be gone. Definitely looks a lot fresher, doesn't it? Now that everything's been painted. I like it, I like it. Just finishing off painting this. What's that called? Fire surround. Looking good. Do you remember this room? Yeah. It was, yeah, it was not good. So it's nice to see that's all been fixed. Damp's looking like it's been treated pretty well. I mean, just the whole room itself looks so much better. I mean, if you've thrown up befores as well, you've got the horrendous wallpaper that was here. So to just, what I usually do with most flips is try and keep it as blank canvas as possible. So we'll do, you know, we'll just do white walls, grey carpets, and keep it pretty blank canvas. But yeah, as you can see, this kitchen's been fitted nicely. Obviously, this is like, as I say, it's not quite finished. We're pretty much there. I'm just snagging a few bits. There's painted, decorated, still going around, you know, sorting everything out. There's loads of things like this that just need painting, and even just things like cleaning the door. It'll all get done once everything's in. But I like the look of this. This looks really nice. We had the old wooden brown. It looks brighter, doesn't it? Yeah. This room felt so dingy, and the lights aren't even on, but it feels so much bright. That's why I quite like going for white walls, is yes, it's blank canvas, but also just gets a bit more light into the space. So yeah, it's good. And obviously we had the big, nasty downstairs toilet with a huge leak there. That's all been fixed, removed. Looks really good. I like it a lot. I mean, it's cleared. I know it's not the most luxury garden in the world, but this was fully overgrown, wasn't it, when we got it, and it was just filled with crap. So the fact that it's clear makes it look a lot better. Jet wash, maybe paint around out here, and it'll look fine. Remember, we had loads of damp all over here. That's now been treated. We've actually still got a bit of the sealant, damp sealant on there, so that's going to get painted over once it's all done. It looks good, nice and fresh. The thing is, you don't want to go overboard and spend crazy amounts of money on something that isn't going to be worth, you know, top value this. On a good day, 160, 165 maybe. So there's no point going over the top on things. It's better to just go nice, fresh, clean, and pretty simple. Back bedroom, obviously windowsill needs to come in. Finishing off the paint. We've had some issues with damp in this room as well, which obviously are being fixed and is being fixed as we're working on it. But little box room again, looks a lot bigger than when we were last here. Bathroom's been installed. That shower's nice. Come have a look at this. So we've got, again, nice simple grey. Obviously this is pretty dirty. Gonna give it a good clean, but nice grey tiles, nice shower unit, toilets. Toilet, that's not the toilet. Do not use that as a toilet. That is the bath. Looks good. Toilet's been installed. The point of this deal was to buy it, renovate it and sell it. Originally we were looking at using it as a HMO because it's quite a big space. As you can see, this is just the second bedroom and it's a decent sized space. We bought it for 87,000. All in, it was about 90, including legals and stamp. Fully renovated it. The renovation is costing about 25,000. There might be a couple £100 extra here and there, just for a few bits, so it's 25.5, 26 grand for the whole thing. It's looking good. This was the first house flip of 2024, so I've not actually flipped too many this year. So this is the first one that's going to be completed and put back on the market. Yeah, it looks good. And then, yeah, as I say, expecting to sell it for about 160. I've put it down as 150, just worst case scenario. So the numbers on it are looking pretty strong, you know, 90 grand plus the 25 spent, 26 spent. We are 116 with a sale price of 150. So we're, what's that, 30K, 34 grand? You're better at maths than me anyway. But yeah, so 34 grand, pretty straightforward renovation. I mean, apart from the relentless damp issues, it's actually been a pretty straightforward project. I don't know whether the builders would agree, but for me it's been pretty straightforward. But yes, I will be, now my job is to go around and make sure everything actually works. But, oh, the wife's calling. Hello. From the email they sent me, that has been resolved. So as long as we're at the point now where we are ready to agree an exchange and completion date, I'm happy to pay for that. Anything that's needed, just call me straight away. So yeah, that's a deal that, I'll be honest, I thought was dead. But potentially might have kept it alive, which is, today's gonna go one of two ways. On the journey home, either we're gonna find out the deal's died and I'm gonna be really miserable, in which case we're not going to film a thing and the video's going to end. Or the deal's going to be kept alive and I'm going to be buzzing my junk off and we're going to celebrate somehow, because this deal's been a flipping nightmare of a headache. Anyway, this video's not about that. This video's about this house. So we'll do some snagging and hit the road. Oh, I'm in a better mood now. I think we've salvaged it. I think we've salvaged the deal. Update. Just spoke to the solicitors. We are just waiting for everybody in the chain to confirm that they are good to go, and hopefully we'll get some kind of exchange completion agreed for probably next week at this point. But yeah, this is like run completely close to the wire. It's currently 20 to 3. I've been told if we haven't got an exchange and completion date agreed by the end of the day, then the deal's dead. So I don't know how true that is and whether that's just people trying to throw threats around, but you never really want to. I mean, I don't want to test it. I don't want to test their patience. So if we can get something agreed this afternoon, then that'll be very positive. The house, as I said, it's not quite before and after, because it's definitely not after. We're not done. We're almost there. I reckon middle of next week. It's currently Fridays we're filming this. Middle of next week, it should be all done and dusted. The builder seems to think Tuesday we should be done. I'd agree. It doesn't look like it's going to be much more than that. So at the end of today, then 2 extra days to get this all done, and hopefully just on the market as soon as possible and sold. But I'm happy with it. I think it's good. It's one of those where it's always those last 2 days. It's the last week really, but especially the last few days when everything's just finally painted, all the crap's been moved out, and it gets a deep clean, that it just is completely transformed. And if we have got it done by that point, then it will be ready for the time this video goes out. So if that is done, David, throw up the photos of the end result. I'm sure it looks great. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you're looking for property deals, get in touch. Details of how we can help are in the description. And if you want access to our free online property foundations course, where I teach you basically the fundamentals of property, completely for free, links in the description. Help yourself, enjoy it, make the most of it. See you in the next video. Shoot. You love a little shoot.